If you don't like realism, then you can get out.
You jerk off?
Do I jerk off? Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off, yeah.
How many times a week?
Like, three or four times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
The question I would counter this sentiment with is this: where does realism end and making a video game begin? The answer is different for each and every studio that makes the attempt, but for me it comes down to how quickly do you want to kill your game. The devs put in enough features to give the game an air of realism, but it's not in itself a realistic game. Machine gunners running around without assistant gunners, little jingles every time you get a kill with the artillery, or the human body being split into itty-bitty pieces by a 12-gauge shotgun. None of those examples, no matter how much the president would like you to believe the latter, are realistic. They are, however, choices made to make the game fun. It would be a pain in the ass to drag your buddy around the map with you and all of your machine gun ammo just to make him help you run the gun. Artillery would be extremely boring without the little ding to keep you interested. That one in particular is basically a gambling tactic, and the 12-gauge shotgun, while impressive, isn't going to turn a German into 12 slabs of meat and a blood fountain. It is, however, really, really satisfying when it happens. So when we get into a discussion about balance, choices are made with similar intentions, to make the game generally fun and not an absolute slog 50% of the time. This is why we see servers die when the maps switch to the British. Not many people want to play them, and this is indicative of a clear imbalance. It's something that should at the very least be looked at or discussed in a game that's as casual as hell let loose. Unfortunately, this level of nuance is never considered by wannabe milsimmers that don't know the touch of a woman or what grass smells like. Their idea of realism is skewed. They've never humped a machine gun over a hill or spent time in the woods for anything more than a game of Speedsoft with the coolest rental gear they could find on the field that day. They really haven't done anything of note, so when a game comes along with one-shot kills and gore, they think it's as real as it gets. These are the same kids that hold mock formations and call each other sergeant in-game, but tell everyone that they meet in real life that they almost joined. In short, they don't know what they're talking about, but they'll always be the ones screaming the loudest when you point out that a game should be fun.
Why don't you make like a fucking tree and fucking hang yourself?